Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Executing My Exodus Ministries Freedom Fridays with your host, which is myself, Ashley D. Listen, we are here at another Friday. God allowed us to get through another work week, and I know most of us are tired, exhausted, so we just asking God to give us a little bit of strength to make it through this last work day. So listen, I just want to give you a few words of encouragement this morning while you're on your way to work or while you're sitting there right now trying to just start your day. So I don't know if any of you all know, but I am an R&B head, okay? I love me some good R&B music, okay? But not like the stuff now. Like, I'm talking about like 80s, 90s, little early 2000s, before everything got vulgar. Like these, like there's no mystery anymore. It's just real bad right now. But I am a true R&B fan, and Saints, I don't want you to judge me, because you was like your R&B, your R&B too once upon a time. We love that rhythm and blues. But anyways, I was riding down the street, minding my business, and I had on 95.7 R&B. We give them glory for that station. And the song My First Love came on. And that's that Avant and that Kiki Wyatt duet. And most of the time, ladies especially, we start singing that song like from our soul, like going back to our actual first love. We start reminiscing, Lord, he was my first love, and get to singing it with our heart out, like with so much conviction. And so low-key, I was doing that a little bit as I was driving. If I can be honest, I was doing that. And so after, I came down, sung the song all the way through to the end, because, I'm going to sing it all the way through. I was like, Lord, I ought to be ashamed of myself. Because I was like, the way I just sung that song, do I have that much conviction when it comes down for me to show my love and adoration to you? Like, do I say, long as I live, you will be my first love? Do I say that to you? Do I express that to you through song or just through adoration, just me worshiping you? Do I have that same conviction? Like, do I have all this energy when I say this to you? Long as I live, you would be my first love. For the rest of my life, you will always be my first love. And then Avant say, I'll choose you again. Do we ever have that kind of conviction towards the Lord? Something to think about. So I want to encourage you that we shall always have that same conviction, that same drive, that same energy when we show that kind of love to God. Long as I live, you will be my first love. For the rest of my life, you will always be my first love, and I'll choose you, my God, my King, my forever, as long as I live. So today, it's going to be very short. I challenge you to have that same energy, that same conviction, to show how much you love him. He shall all be our first love. Yes, we didn't, growing up, you had your little first love, little first crush, little boo thing growing up, maybe in middle school, high school, you go way back. Because, when it comes down to our first loves, we go all the way back and go back to everything that we did, the gifts we bought, first kiss, all this, blah, blah. We should have that same energy towards God. And if anything, he shall always be our first love above anything else. And we should continue to choose him again and again and again. Why? Because he's worthy of it all. If nobody else is worthy, he is. Why? Because the love he shows us, can't nobody beat that. Can't nobody trump that. Can't nobody give that much love to us like he can. He has given us breath He has given us the ability to move, breathe, and have our own being. He has given us everything we needed. May not be everything that we wanted, but everything that we will ever need in order to survive and walk this earth. So he shall always be, as long as we live, he shall always be our first love. And we should continue to choose him again. I hope something is said to encourage your heart on today and even challenge you a little bit on this Freedom Friday. Walk in freedom, knowing that when you have that energy to show that kind of love and conviction towards him and make him your true first love, everything else will fall into place. So, I love you with the love of Christ. I will see you next week. Thank you for tuning in into Executing My Exodus Ministries with your host, which is myself, Ashley D, on this Freedom Friday. God bless you.